Good morning from a very breezy Dartmoor. Today I'm heading to Red Lake for lunch and a wild swim. And there is a specific reason I'm heading there. I'll tell you why in a minute. But join me for a fantastic walk on Dartmoor. Let's go. Wow, it's a breezy morning. Lovely and fresh, but windy. Wow. So why Red Lake today? Well, recently I did a walk from north to south Dartmoor over 3 days and 2 nights camping. And my plan was to get there and go for a swim, have something to eat, and then go to bed. But I was knackered that day. It was a hot day. Sun was shining all day, and by the time I got there I was absolutely shattered. I put a tent up and fell asleep. Next again morning it rained the whole morning, or the whole day in fact, walking back. So I didn't bother going for a swim that day either. So I've decided today I'll come back to Red Lake, get my lunch, a nice wild swim, and then retrace my steps back again to Ivybridge. So I'm currently walking along Butterdon Stone Row, which I'll tell you more about in a minute. But this is Hobojons Cross, which is a fantastic name. I love that name, Hobojon. It's got the cross inscribed on it here. It always reminds me of a pirate's name, like Pirate Hobojon. Actually, talking about pirates, today is National Talk Like a Pirate Day. How crazy is that? In the UK we seem to have a day for everything, don't we? But yeah, National Talk Like a Pirate Day today. In fact, I'm going to tell you my favourite pirate joke. So a pirate walks into a bar with a ship's steering wheel down his trousers. And the barman says, "Here, you got a ship's wheel down your trousers." And the pirate says, "Arr, it's driving me nuts." So Butterdon Stone Row is about 550 stones, and it runs from north to south, and it's just under 2,000 meters in length. If you follow me and watch my videos on Instagram and YouTube, you might have noticed my name's changed, my username, from Dartmoor Life to Dartmoor Adventurer, which I think is more suitable for the sort of videos that I make. And if someone sort of came across my channel by pure chance, they would know from the name that my videos are about my adventures on Dartmoor. Quick water stop and a top up of sun cream. That sun is quite strong today and it's breezy. I'll be getting windburn. This is Left Lake before you get to Red Lake. And look at the conditions today compared with the last time I was here. I'm standing on 3 barrows on Dartmoor. There's a huge cairn. There's actually 3 of them. This one, there's one over here, and one over here. And this one is possibly one of the largest, if not the largest, cairn on Dartmoor. It is huge. It's also known as 3 Barrows Tor, although the word Tor was taken off the Ordnance Survey maps. But to be fair, it's not really an outcrop of rocks which defines a tour. Here we are, Red Lake. Look at that. Does that look inviting or what? Time to get changed and get in there. Wow, that felt so good, so refreshing in the sunshine, nobody about, so quiet. That is perfect. And now time to find a sheltered spot out of the wind and cook some lunch. Getting hungry now. But first, a can of cider. Cheers. Nice piece of steak to go with it. Oh yeah, I'm in heaven. I've recently brought myself a new drone. My other drone is a DJI Mini 2, which is a great little drone, but to use it you have to take it out, connect it all up, and it was quite a bit of a hassle getting it ready. And so I left it in my bag most of the time and never really used it that much. But DJI brought a brand new drone out called the Dji Neo. It's a cracking little drone, weighs just 135 grams, no controller required, so no extra weight there. And I love this drone. The difference is you take it out, you switch it on, it's ready to fly. There's presets like follow and rocket and circle and all sorts. But anyway, recently I put a post on my YouTube, Instagram and Facebook asking for a name suggestion for this little fella. So I had quite a few suggestions, and the one I like most, there's a backstory to it. Up until about a year ago, I worked as a professional magician doing magic shows on stage and birthday parties, holiday camps, all sorts. But a year ago I retired from that, and there was one young lad called Dan. I used to come to a lot of my shows, and I've known Dan now since I was a youngster growing up. He's now, I think he's about 18 or 19 now, and his mum Sam contacted me and said she was trying to think of a name for my drone, and then she noticed the initials for DJI. Her son Daniel, his initials are DJ, Daniel James. So she suggested calling it Dan. I thought that's brilliant. Dan the drone. And Dan, he's a cracking kid, he really is. Dan, if you're watching this, I've named my little friend after you. Little Dan the drone. And it'll be used in a lot of my videos in the future. Hey guys, don't worry, I'm walking around you. You know, some people would freak out with these cows. I think they're normally okay if you're sensible. If they got babies, then ideally you want to take a wide berth. This guy's coming, looking at me. He's nosy, wondering who I am. Hey fella, you okay? Just walking past. Right, here we are. Right, how's that? About half a mile to go, so I've just sat down. I'm just enjoying the fantastic views. So by the time I get back, it'll be about 16 miles. What a great day. So 16 miles, a swim, lunch, a cracking walk. Fantastic. I hope you've enjoyed the video, the journey. This is Dartmoor Adventurer, signing off from Dartmoor. Whatever you're doing, have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Cheers!